Mm-hmm. Open the pack. So we laugh for a little bit because I got more stuff to open. Huh? Yeah. I don't have that game right now. And I'm not playing it tonight because I'm about to go to bed. It's 10:30, baby. I'm working in the morning. Okay? Open up these packs, and your daddy's probably going to go to bed soon. Make sense? Hmm? Hmm. Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews, yeah. I don't know though. Like, first time watching this too. I don't know. Okay. Bless you, babe. Bless you. Good night, Bob. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What? Why? When you be the only person up by yourself because I'm leaving. No, let's stay asleep. I'll see you when I get home. You're not gonna wake up for that, bro. Okay. I'll try to remember. You'll have to get dressed. Like, you can stay asleep. Okay? Okay. I'll say bye before I leave. Like, I gotta take a shower and get dressed. Like, you gonna wake up and watch me? Like, what's up? What? I don't know, Dahlia. I'll say bye before I leave. Don't worry. You shouldn't. You should go to sleep and just rest yourself. Daddy's gonna come back. It's okay. Like, it's definitely okay. Okay, for nothing, my boy. What, man? What? What are you saying? That was trash. That was dumb shit. And why don't you even like Heat? What's up with y'all? Don't be caught up all around already. Dumb. Oh, he's kind of good, man. That's the kid that one. There he is. Who is this guy? 2,750. Like, come on. Never give the guy nothing good, bro. Like, this is trash. Just want you to pay money just to get cars. This is corny, bro. I don't know nobody wants this nigga DJ Matthew. I'm about to go cop these, man, bro. Shit. And this nigga going for 15K. I mean, yeah, man, what's that? 10, 7. I think they're junior up in there. This is come on. I think you know high diamond. Like, and you're not giving us people like this. Like, you like the last person on this list? Like, what's that? I probably can do that though. 235. Oh, not that far.
One down, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Out to short. On to France. Yeah, they get the out. One down. And next for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike one. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. One down. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. Did not go. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carried. And that one becomes property of the beast.
Super tight. It could have just been the, so to speak, the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, I mean, you see the man spitting up blood here. It's not to be so graphic, but this is how physical things get at times, obviously. You can see here this impact right here on the computer. Just listen. So, you know what? You get hit in the sternum. That's it. Even though he's so physically built, we talk about that throughout the match with Buddy, and it still can be a problem. Buddy waved off to ringside position. This match will continue. This is a TNT championship match. And respect to Buddy Matthews, absolutely. And now just like a hockey fight breaking out at center ice. Copeland, of course, going to have the advantage of that situation. Now that he's a midsection. Just zero right in on the right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Now, that's what Cope did. You can't blame the man. He's smart. Right to rebound. You know there's an internal issue there in his abdomen region or sternum. You go after it. It's just the way it goes. The man was spitting up blood. You take any advantage you can get, especially in a situation with a defender like Buddy Matthews. Matthews struggling. Copeland doggedly staying on him, driving that knee now to the throat, to the jaw of the challenger, Buddy Matthews. This is a scary moment for Buddy Matthews. Now, that was a solid shot by Adam Copeland. Well, it's almost as if Buddy is just shaking up. You know, he's just getting pushed apart here, and it's giving Copeland more time to recover from the offense that Buddy has put on throughout this match. And Copeland just measuring him. Wow. And Buddy Matthews with that elbow strike. I think you're seeing some of the anger come out now that Adam Copeland has for the House of Black after what happened at Dynasty. That's right. It was the mist into the eyes of Adam Copeland that set him up for that back heel kick. A spinning heel kick from Malachi Black. That one House of Black. The trick. Oh, that's vicious. Hear that blood. That's vicious. Copeland with the advantage. Still favoring that shoulder. The midsection of Buddy Matthews. The challenger may be compromised in this TNT championship match. The Radar superstar Adam Copeland firmly in control. I'm sorry, Tony. I'll tell you what a match is committed. And that's Caliber, you're right. Just for a lot of respect to Buddy Matthews, spitting up blood, but he wants to continue in this match, and he is assaulted. Once again, to start this program. This is a technical matchup. Everything we thought was TNT title on the line here. Both the defending challengers, Buddy. We're in Winnipeg, Canada, and this has been physical for sure. Going into that shoulder now. That's right, early on in the match. Both of the dive on the came up favoring that left arm. It has been the target of Buddy Matthews. Now the left. Two, and Copeland able to kick out. That's a big time main event kick out right there because Copeland can't beat it. That foul ball right there, but I'll tell you, I'm worried for Buddy. Yeah, he said when he slides his son first in that collision, well, Copeland is spitting up blood. I'm worried for him. But then I think that power ball by the corner has been the first offensive move from Buddy Matthews in the last 45 minutes. This has been all Copeland, but that just underscores how dangerous Buddy is, Tony. that one move like that can totally change the course of this match. It's athleticism, and what it is the time and effort he's put into his craft, and we all even though the house is back to the midsection, landing on that midsection, abdominal region. Even though the House of Black is not to be trusted, you got to admire the athletes that make it up. Oh, there's no doubt about that. I completely agree. But you also got to tip the cap to Colt. And he went into this thing not knowing which member of House of Black he was going to face in his fight. That could have been Buddy Matthews very easily. Could have been Malachi Black, the man that beat Copeland in the Trios match at Dynasty. Or it could have been the big loser, Rose King. But Buddy Matthews, the challenger tonight, the shots to the ribs. What the hell? They're a superstar now, Buddy. Let's go. Look at punches on. Oh, heels ribbon right to the stomach again. That's how it fought that heel did. Good call. But Buddy, a desperation right hand, stops Copeland in his tracks. Buddy looks for the superplex, and typically that's the leg on the outside of the ropes when you go for a superplex. Absolutely, but those body shots, body bolts definitely slow down the offense or the attempt to hit more body shots. Copeland, maybe thinking. But you see his hand on that left shoulder, that damaged left shoulder, the right arm on top. I thought that was done. I thought that was just too. Yeah, the way he was laying there, he just was not moving with his body. A last second kick out by Buddy Matthews, keeping his TNT championship close alive. The TNT championship right here live from Winnipeg. The interference coming with the that spear from Copeland is dangerous even under the best of circumstances. But Buddy Matthews, 3 consecutive knee strikes. Jackhammer, 2, and Copeland's turn to kick out. Oh, trying to get it off. He's got him. He turned him. Buddy Matthews transitioned immediately on the kick out into the crossface. Got that all strapped well with the right leg of Buddy. Copeland, his only advantage in this situation, maybe the length of his frame, Tony. Yeah, I agree with that. He's reaching. He is from the left arm. You can cradle him right here. Right. Basically stay sitting at an announce desk. You can see it clear as day. You have that leg hooked with your left arm. Here it is. Turns it over. 2. Buddy, sorry, that's what you want to do. The weight was shifted perfectly by Cope. Copeland drives down Buddy Matthews. Recover. 2. Buddy able to kick out. What an effort by both men in this match. I mean, yes, I agree. Both men showed you how vital, how important, how prestigious the TNT Championship truly is. During that football attempt by Copeland, he crossed the 20-minute mark of this match. Now less than 10 minutes remaining. But Copeland could spear up. He sidesteps it. Uh-oh. And now Matthews with on the shoulder, the knee to the jaw. Oh, he wasn't able to make the cover. Got something in mind for you. He was not able to cover it all. Oh, he's left for the stop, but instead Matthews. Your winner is champion, rated R, superstar, just so much the ribs and stomach can take, guys. That's right, it was a great effort by Buddy Matthews' dad, but the damage to his midsection ultimately proved to be his undoing. Absolutely. What a victory for Colt, not knowing who he's going to face from the House of Black, but again, you got to give a plethora of credit to Buddy. What a battle he put up. When they collided in midair, in midsections, and Buddy was spitting up blood before he went to break. That was the key. Look at that. sending that message here to the House of Blast. Once again, it's the anger that he's built up since what happened to him at Dynasty. Even before Dynasty, all the mind games by House of Blast in the weeks leading up. And now, with two steel chairs in hand, that is not something that anybody ever wants to see. If you see Coke with two steel chairs, that's definitely a bad sign. For those who know, this is going to be ugly.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Lions. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill today, Will Warren.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. And he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make it very difficult for his opponents.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Into second safely, it's a leadoff double to start the game.
Copeland had that chair raised above his head, and Malachi basically dared him to do it. And just like that, they disappear. What's Copeland going to do? We're never going to know, Tony, but has he been pushed to that point by the House of Blast? Seemingly so, but Taz, you notice how he turned around and almost hit Malachi, but then stopped? Yeah, did he stop? I mean, I thought the lights went out before we got our answer. It's just a complete head game that's going on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Luis Robert. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double, a strikeout. And there's one away. Leonard Sosa stands in now and watches strike one.
Pretty good pitch there to take over at bat. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And Haley pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Fades another, and that's three. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. That one ripped. That's back there. Booyah. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got a great extension on the follow-up to drive it out of here.
Out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Jason Dominguez. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Strike one.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings. But one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Now it's going to be Sal Frelick.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
Ball one, no strike.
Freeland batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick in 2021. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wilmer Flores, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the end. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Leading off, Michael A. Taylor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Mike Tauchman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Check swing, called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Tim Elko in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering down in the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field. And now Kyle Stowers. Cannon back to work. Hit hard on the ground on the right side. And it goes just foul. Ripped to short. And quickly moved away in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Headed towards the corner. Benintendi hustling after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Miguel Vargas. That one almost got him. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Carroll. And it's fouled off. There's a strike at the knees. And that one popped in the air left field. One away. Here's the third baseman, Chase Mydrow.
Chase Mydrow.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
The guy's going to this field. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one off the mark. Full countdown. On the ground. Play is made 2 out. So the batting order turns over. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's to third. Vargas zips it to first. That. So the lineup flips over. Mickey Moniak now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now, Jose Iglesias. Fly to center his first time. Up and in. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball.
Outside.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Now batting, left field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
The batter, number 10.
So now here's the DH. Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score. Relay to third. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases. And sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front. And he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
Pitch misses there. And the count is 1-1. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through that. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Right through there for a strike. Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. Caught looking his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. That one missed. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Benintendi to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
The right fielder,
He's 0 for 1.
Stowers.
Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas will hit next. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Struck out looking his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Booyah! A 2-run shot. It's 4-0. Back to the top of the lineup, Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside corner for a strike. That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's Mike Tauchman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Inside, just missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And delivers outside. Tauchman over at first with 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Got it. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Carroll at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The White Sox down by 4. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Pitching for Chicago.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Next offering upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how he...
Now a dive at short. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Now batting.
And at first, here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike. Gilbert, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. 2 down, base is empty, and next is the designated hitter, Sal Frelick. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that. And it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Wilmer Flores. And that one wrapped foul. Got him swinging. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Baldwin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, out towards right center. Stowers on the move to the gap. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Robert
in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Kyle Stowers digs in now. 2 in this one.
Stowers.
Gilbert back to work. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. One up, one down. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And that
Ball
one
one, no
upstairs,
strike.
ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi is there. He's got it, and there's two away. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one
Ball
misses, and that is ball one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that.
batting,
That's about
the
as
center
textbook
fielder,
as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early.
Yeah.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was
Inside,
so
ball
on
one.
plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Two and 0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Moniak on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And now
Leading
here
off for the White
is
Sox,
Lenny
the second
Sosa.
baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-2.
Out to short. Sends it to Flores. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the
The
seventh.
left fielder, number 23,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
Benintendi.
strikeouts. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1.
That's ball three.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So, man aboard. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Raleigh measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Hit in the air out to center field. Moniak makes the catch. 2 away. So digging in, Mike Tauchman, 1 for 2. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see.
They take the force out, and that is that.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
So they turn to the lefty in this
Number
spot,
55.
Frazier Ellard.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away. Sal Frelick will hit next. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking at.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-0. So up next, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Foul ball. And Naylor swings through that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that's the inning. Tim Elko now at the plate.
The first baseman, Tim Elko.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Carroll checks his swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Struck him out looking. 2 down, bases empty. Chase Mydroth digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that skips in the dirt.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So back to the top of the order. Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. And that one in the air center field. Moniak. He's got it. And that is that. So digging in, Miguel Vargas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2
Now
outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. On the ground to third. Boots it. Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Iglesias.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So up next, Jason Dominguez. That one ripped left field. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So here's Robert now. 0 for 3 in this one. Raleigh back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one ripped but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. This one.